So our crime scenes are based upon simulations that many of our staff have actually been to in reality. We very frequently change our crime scenes. They're not static, they're certainly dynamic, placing different pieces of evidence in the scene for a particular scenario. We're in the kitchen now, which is one of 5 rooms that we have in our crime scene house. I've just entered one of our volume crime scenes, which is a typical burglary scene, and there's a variety of evidence in this particular scene at the moment, which our students would be trained how to identify and recover that evidence. So we have a balaclava, we have a money envelope, we have a cash tin, and we have some fingerprints and some broken glass on the window, which our students would be involved in recovering. I'm taking you now into a more complex crime scene, which we call a major crime scene. And this is one that we challenge our final year and master students with. It's a typical potential homicide scene. It's a suspicious death. And you can see a lot of paraphernalia associated with the scene on the window. Now, this requires students to use a greater variety of their skills, and they bring their training from the volume crime scene investigation principles through to more major scenes such as this. We're in our CCTV control room at the moment, and as you can see on the monitor behind me, we're able to actively monitor our students' practice in each of the 5 rooms of our crime scene house to ensure that they're actually recovering evidence and using the correct approaches for professional practice. As well as our indoor scenes, we also have a number of external scenes, including the vehicle that I'm stood by at the moment. There's a very specific process involved in processing vehicle scenes, so our students are trained not only to examine what might be inside the vehicle, but also the vehicle itself. I'm in our simulated burial site at the moment, which essentially looks like a very overgrown area. On one of our modules in year 2, we teach students how to excavate these sites, which could be of either archaeological or forensic interest. So I hope that you found our tour of the crime scene house interesting. And if you'd like to find out more about our courses and how you can study, then do come along to one of our future open days.